You're tired, but not because your body is weak, your soul is heavy. You wake up in the morning, and from the very first moment, you feel like you're already behind. You chase outcomes, you scroll endlessly, and at night, even rest doesn't feel like rest. We call it burnout. But Miyamoto Musashi, the greatest swordsman of Japan, called it something else. Lack of alignment. He said real exhaustion doesn't come from what you do. It comes from why you do it. Miyamoto Musashi fought more than 60 duels, many of them to the death. He trained every day. He sculpted. He wrote books. He meditated in caves, and he never burned out. Why? Because he lived in alignment with his direction in life, with simplicity and inner silence. While the modern world chases pleasure and approval, running in circles and draining itself, Musashi walked a straight path. His own path. That's what kept him from ever becoming tired. And that's exactly what can stop you from becoming tired too. Chapter 1. The moment you lost your energy. You weren't always this tired. There was a time when effort excited you. Challenges lit something up inside you. But somewhere along the way, you started fighting yourself. You started chasing goals that weren't truly yours. You compared yourself. You overthought. You tried to please everyone except yourself. In that exact moment, your energy died. Musashi understood this very early. He was only 13 when he fought his first duel against a samurai named Aramaki Hei and won. But instead of celebrating or feeling proud, he went home alone. No celebration, no praise, just silence. That's when he realized something. When you fight for other people's approval, you lose your power. Musashi didn't fight to impress anyone. He fought to understand himself, and that clarity gave him endless energy. You're tired because your energy is leaking through distractions, doubts, and inner noise. Every time you scroll, complain, hesitate, or try to prove something, you tear a hole in your own soul. The solution isn't more rest, it's alignment. Decide what truly matters to you, and let the rest go. That's the first step toward never feeling tired again. Chapter 2. Too much weight. Musashi lived like a ghost. He carried only what was necessary. He had a rule. Do nothing that is useless. He slept on the ground. He traveled light, often barefoot, sometimes without spare clothes. To him, every extra object, every extra thought, every extra attachment was a weakness. But the modern world is the opposite. We carry massive mental weight, endless notifications, other people's opinions, promises we never had to make. Perfectionism. They're like small stones piling up slowly until they crush you. Musashi removed anything that slowed him down. Not because it was heroic, not because survival demanded it. He knew that in any battle, one extra thought means death. You're tired because you're carrying too much. Too many open tabs in your mind. Fake responsibilities that add nothing to your soul. Start small, clean your space, simplify your routine. Remove people and habits that drain your energy. Energy doesn't come from adding more. It comes from subtracting, with full focus. Chapter 3. Training. Without motivation. Motivation is a lie. If Musashi had waited for motivation, he would have been killed in his second duel. He turned discipline into his heartbeat. Rain didn't matter. Heat didn't matter. Freezing cold didn't matter. Training always happened. Some records say he spent entire days practicing just one strike, thousands of repetitions until it became effortless. He once said, "To reach the peak, there isn't only one path." For him, training wasn't excitement. It was rhythm. When something becomes rhythm, it stops draining your energy. Think about brushing your teeth. Does it exhaust you? No. Why? Because it's automatic, part of your identity. Musashi treated training, writing, and combat the same way. He didn't try harder. He became the thing. You're tired because you rely on motivation. Don't chase the feeling. Build rhythm. Do what you said you'd do. even when it's boring, even when it's hard. That's how you move from burnout to infinite energy, by turning effort into identity. Chapter 4. Detachment from results. After years of victory, Musashi faced the greatest challenge of his life. Sasaki Kojiro, an extremely fast swordsman. In the year 1612, they stood face to face on a small island. Kojiro was refined. Clean clothes, a polished sword, complete confidence. Musashi arrived late, dirty, unwashed, holding a wooden sword carved from an oar. The duel lasted only a few seconds. One precise strike, Kojiro fell. Musashi turned around and walked away without a word. No celebration, no waiting for applause. Because for him, the goal was not victory, it was clarity. He wasn't attached to winning, he was committed to mastery in the moment. You're tired because your energy is tied to results. The next number, the next win, the next approval. Every time you tie your peace to an outcome, you give away your power. When you act without attachment, you act freely. When you move for skill, not visibility, you become unstoppable. Musashi didn't win because he fought harder. He won because he fought empty. His mind was calm, his goal was clear. If you detach yourself from results, you'll find the same energy that carried Musashi forward for his entire life. Chapter 5. Stillness inside. Movement. Musashi's energy didn't come from aggression. It came from stillness. Between duels, he meditated by rivers. He painted. He carved wooden statues. He believed the way of the sword and the way of art were the same. Both required presence, calm, and flow. He had a saying, "From one thing, understand 10,000 things." Meaning, if you learn stillness in one area of life, it spreads everywhere. You're tired because your mind never stops. You wake up in motion, you eat in motion, you even rest in motion. Scrolling, thinking, rushing. Samurai found calm inside movement. Every sword strike was meditation. Every breath in battle was peace. Find that stillness inside your own chaos. Maybe in the gym, in writing, in walking, or in silence. When your body moves but your mind is still, infinite energy flows. Chapter 6. The real source of energy. In the final years of his life, Musashi went to a cave called Gondo. He lived alone and wrote the Book of Five Rings. He poured all the wisdom of his life into his final teaching. He said real power comes from fully knowing yourself, without illusion, without distraction. The modern world sells shortcuts, caffeine, comfort, dopamine, but none of them fill the void. Energy doesn't come from outside, it comes from alignment. When what you do, what you believe, and what you aim for all move in the same direction, energy becomes infinite. Musashi didn't need motivation, he didn't need luxury, he didn't need approval, he had only one thing: clarity. And clarity is power. If you want to stop being tired, let go of a fragmented life. Practice saying no to what doesn't matter. Drop battles that don't move you forward. Start walking your own path. Dakudo means walk your path alone, because when your mind, body, and soul align, nothing can exhaust you. Now I want you to write, for clarity and alignment. What is your path? Leave a comment. I'm starting. Align yourself with your path. The secret of Musashi's unstoppable energy wasn't hidden in ancient scrolls. It was in his choices. He chose simplicity over comfort, rhythm over motivation, stillness over noise, purpose over pleasure. He mastered himself, and through that, he mastered life. You're tired because you forgot who you are. You gave your attention to things that mean nothing, but you can take it back right now. You don't need more rest, you need more direction. Wake up in the morning and train your mind the way Musashi trained his sword, with patience, with ritual, with commitment. Align your actions with your path. Remove everything useless, and one day, like that old samurai in the cave, you'll realize you were never tired. You were just off your path. Find your path, walk it alone, and your energy will never run out. And if you want to eliminate bad habits and addictions using the Japanese method, your next step is watching this video.